That'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
Ready. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Deebo Samuel, touchdown Washington. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. Yay, to add the PAT. He knocks it through. The Commanders go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bateman. Loose inside the 30. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 56 yards. Now Jackson, this a design run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. Jackson now on second down. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Jackson looking to throw. That one caught by Wester.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps him short.
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. a big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
On the set.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that play is the game winner.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will go up by 7.
Commanders 35, Ravens 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Here's 1st down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Change it.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Oh, costly sack. Can't have that here. We'll have to use a timeout. And barring a defensive penalty, we're down to 1 play in this one. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. One last shot now for Jackson. Downfield, got him in, and he's got it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Austin Eckler now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Bravo 80.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Odafe Owe to make the play.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 30.
Daniels to throw on second down. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
19 Tiger. Ready.
On third down, it's Robinson. He should have enough there for the first down. Taken up to the 43-yard line.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So Nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
2nd and 11.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw with Daniels. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
Okay, ready?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Okay,
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
This is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Liking 18.
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd.
On the jump.
2nd and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
One more time, it's Robinson. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
His kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Wester now to return it.
LeJohntay Wester on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
You feel alive, like you can have enough. You probably feel paralyzed, like you can have still feel paralyzed above central. Friends just having kids, ain't had enough. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Jackson on the run to the right. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
It is 3rd and long. Design run here with Jackson. And he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
On 1st down, Daniel finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Washington.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity lying. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Wester now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. Ready! Watch out! Go ahead.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down. Jackson.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Mikey Seymour still that time makes the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go right back to Henry. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. That's also a first down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 7. First down.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Here's 2nd and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Commanders' 32-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Second and 10.
180! 180! That's it!
Hopkins sent in motion. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get.
23-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are on the board just before halftime. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. It's a give, heading right, it's Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. The ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Ravens 3.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. That one good for 29.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
going up top and looking for Andrews. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Mustang 19. Ready. Bronco 80.
Now Daniels. Downfield is caught by Brown. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
So what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Daniel. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. That run complete to Jalen Lane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
18, 5 in. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back at the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
A quick slant on the money to McClure. And he's in! Touchdown, Commander. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Wester now to return it. Whoa! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle. Like, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Shoved back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Rolling right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He'll wind up getting close to 10 yards on 4th and 1.
First down, Ravens.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now, Jackson. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is a Dafe Owe in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He'll go right back to Flowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Ravens first down.
Now it's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Pushed out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready! Bronco leading! 60 Bison! 79 Broncos!
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll drop this down for Eckler. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Daniels to throw on second down. Going for it all. That one downfield, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air again is Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing again, Daniels. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Daniels gonna throw again. Flush to his right. And he's gonna run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
It's fourth down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
In motion comes Andrews. One last shot now for Jackson. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to